All right, good day, good day. We are back. The Night Owl is working on automating this book. And let me show you which book we are talking about. So, Jazz and Dad Start Lemonade Stand. We've been plugging away to turn this book feature into animated short. So, I did want to show you what we have so far. So, based on the source material, you may remember. So we have these two that we started to animate. So let me just plug in, show you what we have so far. Hold on. All right. So from this image, these two images actually, we are able to get oh, come it's not showing. All right, it should be good now. All right. So first one was this one. And then this shot goes into this shot, so it zooms in. And this shot comes back out to Jazz asking, begging her dad. And then we have the close up of the begging. And then we have the over the shoulder. I have to figure out how to change what's on the screen here. But then we're going to get the close up of the parents. All right. So the next section that we are going to be, let me go back. So we're going to try and go from Jazz brainstorming about the lemonade stand to the conversation at the table. So in the book, let's see what the conversation goes. Just then, Mama Knight walked into the room with snacks and 4 tall glasses of her famous lemonade. She took a sip. I could start a lemonade stand. And then Jazz and Dad headed to the kitchen table to brainstorm a strategy. All right, so let me save this so it doesn't fall over. So we need to get into ChatGPT. Where did I put it here? All right, and let's check the prompt that we used. Let's see, how many shots will we need for the second part? Oh, let me try and capture this to dialogue so I can upload it. Okay. Oh, let me get the other one. All right. Just what would be a good prompt? Opening title. Okay, so now we should be at idea moment and the planning and math montage. So idea moment. also attach the okay, let me ask it that, and then I'm gonna put in the dialogue. Flip, save. All right, so we have our shots. I'm gonna upload the dialogue as well, just so that we have that. And I need to upload the pictures. There we go. All right. Oh, Jazz and Dad. Okay, here is the dialogue for the two scenes. All right, I wonder if this will work if two screens are open at the same time. Or do I need to come out? I don't think that'll work. All right, let me refresh this because I'm trying to put in some dialogue from my phone. Let me see if it actually translates over. I'm not seeing it in the community. Oh, where did we? Oh, it did come over. Okay, perfect. So now we'll put in the source images. This one, this one. Okay, so using these two source images, the shot with the prompt for the shots that we need. So we can use our text to video creation platform. Yeah, let's see if this will help. I think my computer is going slow if I have the video on. So let me take off the video. Just purely show the screen. All right, so okay, we got the images, exactly what we need. We can get all the required shots from both scenes. Lower clear, copy and paste ready prompts written specifically for text to video platforms. So idea moment. Okay, jazz thinking pre-idea. Animate this still image in a children's 2D storybook style. Camera holds on a medium close-up of the young girl. Her eyes. Okay, so let's see if we put this into our image generator. So text to video. We're gonna go, no, image to video, yes. With the dot buttable image. Into 480. Okay, let's see what this comes up with. But we also need a prompt for, because we have to world build a little bit more, because Mama Knight walking into with the glasses. Walked into the room with snacks and 4 tall glasses of her famous lemonade. Okay, but we are on shot 1, so let's see how it's doing for shot 1. Okay, so now let's see what we got for shot 2. Oh, but we didn't want the thought bubble to already be there. Okay, so let's try it again. And then what's shot 3? Idea locks in. Animate this still image in the children's to the girl smiles confidently and she looks upward toward the thought bubble. I wonder if we put all these 3 together. So let's see what it comes up with first. Then we'll switch to putting all 3 of them together. Alright, so it starts with the thought bubble, but we didn't want it to already be there. Alright, so it starts. Okay, so let's see if we can put the prompts together. So animate it. So it should be a close-up. And then the thought bubble comes in. And then she smiles and looks up. and then we'll move to the second one. So let's see if we string it together, make it a bit longer. Let's see what this comes up with. Then we're gonna switch to this image. Oh, but their shirt changes color. I think it's supposed to be pink. I wonder if I can. Did it change on the show? The shirt changes 3 times. You know, I never noticed that in the book. Jazz's shirt goes from yellow to orange with a writing on it that says girl power to pink and then what other colors does it turn? Oh my gosh. Okay, back to orange, orange, pink, pink, orange, purple, blue. That's an Easter egg. Okay, let's see what happens here. Okay, she's looking up. She smiles, starts to glow. She's happy. I like that one. You gotta download this. I like this. Change the name. Okay, now I'm gonna get the second part of Dad at the table. Let's see what this prompt shows. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can do these in 3 sections. So the first part, Dad. This will be 5 seconds. So we create this. So first, Dad's gonna be gesturing. He's gonna explain something important. Then the shot's gonna go where it zooms in on Jazz. Her eyebrows lift. A little confusion. Let's see what that creates. And then the third one is gonna be where Dad resumes gesturing calmly and confidently while speaking. No camera movement. And then Dad leans slightly forward and looks at Jazz with a serious but okay. And then animate. Jazz smiles confidently and nods once. Dad's expression softens into a proud smile. Alright, so let's see what this first comes up with. Okay, that first one is good. Let's bring that down. Then maybe that does like a mini zoom in. Let's see what it comes up with. All right, and to those following along, this one is WAN 2.2 AI. It helps you do text to image, or text to video, image to video. We're in the image to video section. It can create AI images. It can also edit images. but we are trying to take our book and animate it. So let's see the second one. That could work. I have to string each of them together. And let's see. So then that resumes. I think I'm going to put these two together and see what it comes up with. It's not really giving. Put at 8 seconds. Let's see what it comes up with here. Don't know how we're going to animate the 2 plus 2 plus 2. Yeah. Seed me. What do these things do? We'll get to those at another date. All right. So right now we have, let's see. So Dad continues explaining. Okay. So I'm going to download this. I'm going to get this into just so we can see them. We got to voice this over. In the transition there. I wonder if we have enough footage. Add files. Put these into here. So this will be equal to shot 1 jazz mix upgrade stand. Then this is the next scene. 3 shot 1 and jazz. Two and shot 3. Okay, let's put these in. Did I put the opening scene? Where's the opening scene? Did not see the opening scene. we lose our opening scene? I'm not seeing it here. We might need to do our opening scene again. Scene of stand with a girl and waving and inviting to come and taste lemonade. Let's see what this comes up with. For 85 seconds. Alright, while that is powering up, right? Let's put these in order. So this goes over here. This, oh, come on. Ooh, I can't move it. Oh, here we go. And this goes here. This goes here. This one goes to there. This one will go over. Oh, this one goes here. Cannot pull everything over. Okay, here we go. Starts here. Second scene. Third scene. Oh, it goes close-up scene. Then this goes here. I think this goes here. Okay. I think I have these two out of order. Let's start it again. Where are some transitions? Something. All right. So it flows pretty good. I'm not mad at the flow. Dad really letting Jazz know. Okay. So I'm not sure how we're gonna animate these three, but let's see. Okay, what is your, or how can we best animate the math montage using these three source images? I'm curious what Claude would also say. Claude. I need to upgrade my plan. Why? Okay. Alright, let's see. This is a great set of source images. The key to making the math montage work, especially with kids and for an AI text to video, is to animate the thinking, not the math itself. That means numbers appearing, being grouped, compared, and resolved with very light motion. Below is the best way to animate this montage, followed by exact prompts for each shot. So we're going to use math montage where we use short shots, 2 to 4 seconds each, animate one idea per shot. Okay, let's break it into 5 shots. So counting the cups, shopping list planning, receipt versus list comparison, total expenses, final conclusion, we need 48 cups. Okay, so animate the still image. The handwritten 2 plus 2 numbers appear one by one as if being written in real time. Each 2 pops in gently from the side. The final number 25 appears last as it's underlined softly. Ooh, can it do this? Let's see. I have faith in our online generator. Let's put this over here just so we don't lose it. And we're going to change this image to the first one. I don't know if this will work because it'll probably keep the 2s instead of creating. I wonder if I could have multiple pages. I can't have multiple. Okay, let's see what this comes up with. If it'll actually turn it into a blank page and then animate the 2s coming in. We could probably do something like that in PowerPoint. Don't know if it'll work. While it's loading that, so the next scene is going to be the shopping list items, highlight one at a time. Cup, sugar, lemons. Each item gently brightens as it is reviewed. The total is $30, underlined at the end. Hand remains mostly still with subtle breathing motion. Okay. Let's see what we get. See, it's supposed to be blank, so I don't think it really got it. Yeah, we'll keep it just so that we have it. But it didn't really do what we wanted it to do. Okay, now this section, create this. And then for the last section, the prompts do not seem detailed enough. It is too vague. Please reword with more detail so that AI can understand how best to use the image and edit. Okay, so this is now the shopping list section. So it highlighted the list, not each line. I mean, we can keep it for now. We'll see how it does with the last one. This one. Now let's see what Claude is talking about. Best approach to animating the math montage. To animate this math montage, a sequence of handwritten calculations and visuals related to expenses, division, shopping, and addition for what appears to be a lemonade stand project. You can use tools like Runway LM, Pika Labs, Kling AI, or Luma Dream. I've been hearing about this Kling AI. Let's pull it up so that we can see if it is worth testing out. Ooh, okay, I want experience now. Let's sign in. What is your occupation? I am content creator. I would like to make a short film. Get 166 credits and trial uses of advanced features. Receive this month's Kling AI trial package. Okay, I want to try it. Add a start frame, end frame, image to video. Ooh, okay, we're gonna come back to this. So let's see what else. Sequence the scenes logically. Treat the 3 or 4 based on the visual source images as keyframes in a timeline. Expenses calculation totaling $96. Animation style. Technical tips. Input images. Okay, best prompt for an image to video. Okay, for scene 1, animate handwriting appear stroke by stroke. Cost of the doll. Alright, it's not really giving us anything much different. So let's see where we're at here. It just pops out. We need 48 cups. Not amazing, but we'll keep it for now. And then the next scenes we're gonna work on is Jazz outside working on our lemonade stand. Okay, so this will be the last one that we do for WAN 2.2. Then we're gonna try this cling and see if it's any better. So let's get our source material here. And we're gonna go back. What is the next scene? Just outside setting up the lemonade stand. Please make notes. Put the detailed prompts to animate this scene. Alright, so these two. Alright, so Kling says we need to add a start frame. So start frame will be here. And then use quotation marks for speaking, singing content, and add the voice tag right after the speaking. Ooh. $50 to generate. I have 166. Oh my goodness. Okay. So what would be the best prompt to use for this scene? Using Kling AI. Wait, is it called Kling? Yeah, Kling AI. You have to select a voice.
The weather will turn mild.
Please prepare your work report.
Local authorities remind residents.
The library has updated its book list this month. I have picked out a few interesting novels, and you might want to.
Oh, I don't want to do this yet. I just want to animate the scene. Alright, create a 10-second. Okay, how do I copy this? Okay. With native audio. Okay, let's see what this comes up with. Jazz's shirt is yellow. Okay, so now we're working on the next scene. So what do we got? Perfect. This is a strong visual scene. Controlled low risk animation. Okay, global instruction. Okay, so shot one. Jazz preparing the stand. Pouring setup. Okay, let's get this in. Okay, so Jazz is there. Get first scene. And then the second scene, Jazz places the picture back upright on the table, animate her posture changing subtly, all control poor motions, use provide an image. Okay, so we can do this as a second one. Mm-mm-mm. Then after this one's animated, what is she pouring it into, people? She's not pouring into anything. Okay, we'll keep it just for now, just because. But let's see what this creates. Oh boy. Oh my gosh, what's happening? I want to play. Why does it have magic? Okay. But how do we add, what is this? Add video of character actions to mimic. Okay. Elements. Add 1 to 3 images. Okay, let's add this one. Mm-mm-mm. Should I try to add more? Let's just do it with these two. 10 seconds. Oh, you only get 5 seconds. Okay. 5 seconds. Whoa. Let's see what that comes up with. Not too long. No, we're okay. Okay, so now we're going to the next image. What do we get? Okay, I like it. Jazzy gets a close up. She's ready for business. And we're gonna take this one out. Okay, Dad enters the scene. All right, we got this. Let's make it a bit longer. Let's see what this comes up with. Okay, so this one's in Q. Oh, sorry. It's not bad. I wonder if we can take it. Only takes images though. It's multi images. Add a video to edit. 10 seconds max duration. Add an image for elements warp swap. Ooh, seems pretty cool. Maybe we can take this image or video that we've put together and the receipts. And then this one. And then Jazz goes outside. She pours it into something don't make no sense. Then she pours it into something that does make sense, although she's pouring the wrong way. Oh, this is still 30 seconds out. So let's see what Juan has come up with. Okay, we got Dad, Proud Dad. Let's see where we're at. And then Dad turns his head slightly. Okay. And then we'll catch one more scene. Alright, so we have Dad now entering the scene. Like all of a sudden, there's more cups. This one come out. This one can come in. I wonder if we can just. No, we can't duplicate that. We can make this one a bit longer. Okay, because yeah, Jazz isn't happy. But we need one more scene where Jazz now gets a bit of the pep talk from Dad. Dad turns his head slightly. Oh, wait, download this. Because this is good. This is good. Let's add this one. Is this the newest one? I probably should put more detail into that, but I do want to see what it gives. All right, let's see what this gives us. Ooh, Kling, you're killing me. What is happening? Go to O1 to create. Now there's more kids all of a sudden. The sound is the sound is totally unnecessary.
Fancy
This
doll?
this one was decent.
Please, can we get the fancy doll? Please, can we get the fancy doll?
I actually like this.
Please,
Let me download this.
can we get the fancy doll?
But everything else, this is garbage. But why did it do that? I guess she's pretending. Kling, I think you could probably do good. I just haven't figured you out yet. Won't be able to figure you out on this episode. But so far, we have animated how many pages into the book so far? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Where are we at? View. Oh, that's too big. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have 10, 11, 12. So after we're gonna drive to the gym. I wonder how animating that might look. We'll save that for next week. But so far, we have the conversation with Dad. We have the math montage to figure out a way to voice this over as well. So let's see how this looks. Okay, so Jazz is here. She's getting set. Dad comes in. We'll need a bit of a transition there. She's setting up. But actually, I like this scene better because this scene actually doesn't make any sense based on how the story goes. Because Dad shows up and Jazz is not happy about how things are going. Maybe she can switch to this after the pep talk. Let's see what what it created here. Oh yeah, the pep talk. Oh, that's great. I love it. All right, so we're gonna add in pep talk. We need to log in to be able to save, I think. Premium. Save videos without length limits. Wow. Free for now. I'll export it just so I have it. But we're not finished editing. We do need to see how to add in transitions. I don't see how to add in transitions. All right. But for now, we've gotten some good clips. Let me stop sharing. All right. Thank you for this journey. My night owls will be back next week to see how this. Oops. How come my guy disappeared? Remove. All right. We'll be back next week to see how our book animation continues. And if you have any tips, definitely send me a note. I'd love to see how to improve on the animation of the book, or if you know any actual animators that can then take the concept, because it's not smooth, it's not crisp, who can turn it into a crisp animated mini cartoon short. But yeah, we'll see what else we can learn. Next week, we're gonna dig into the Pomeli. I don't know if you've heard about this Google app that can take your website and turn it into marketing tools. We're gonna tinker around with that. But other than that, make sure and stay productive, and we'll see you